Hello everyone, Christina here. As I'm posting this video, the brand new Simon Says Stamp release is live over at simonsaysstamp.com. There are a ton of products. This is a really big release. I'm excited for it because these are some products that I've seen coming down the pipeline for quite some time and we weren't entirely sure when they would be released. So I'm super happy that so many of them are coming out now and that they're going to be getting into the hands of all these amazing crafters. I'm really excited. So the release is called Crafty Hugs. It's kind of perfect. And I'm going to be walking you through some of my favorites from the release. And if you guys might remember, there was a video a while back where I showed brand, I think it was holiday products from their holiday release. And then I showed some sketches. A lot of you really seem to love kind of like that format, seeing some sketches done for most of the products or all of them. So I'm going to follow that same kind of structure in today's video. I'm going to walk through everything and then I'm going to go back and create some sketches with some of the items because a lot of these can be used together. This first one is called Greetings Mix 2, and let me get it out of the packaging here or out of my stamp pocket because that label's blocking some of it. But this is the third Greetings Mix stamp set that I've designed for Simon. And I love these. I get so much use out of them because the variation in greetings and the sizes and just things like that. I really love it. Greetings Mix 1 came out, I think, last summer. And then there was a holiday greetings mix. So I really, really love these. So many amazing sentiments. And also, like, good variation in sizes. So there's some really great sentiments in here. I really think you guys will love this. So this is a really versatile set. This next one is so super cute. It's called Crafty Bunnies. And I don't believe this one has a die set involved with it. But look how cute. I really want to mask myself a little scene with little bunnies crafting. So adorable. Even has like the little stamp box. It's hilarious. And like a Raskog cart from IKEA. I put together 3 Raskog carts last week. So I totally get the whole Raskog cart obsession. I'm there with you. This one's totally adorable. This is called Crafty Bunnies. All right, going along with that crafty line. This is one from CZ Design from Kathy Zilski. Let me get this out so you can see it a little bit better without the dies. This does have a coordinating die set, but look how clever these greetings are. Make America craft again. Reach across the craft aisle for the red, white, and rainbow. Vote craft party. I think it's so funny. I love Kathy's greetings that she does for all of her stamp sets. They're so punny and witty. This could be for so many different people in my life since I'm friends with a lot of crafters. I think this is adorable and so fun. And like I said, it does have coordinating dies. And this is usually how I store mine. I just put the stamp set in front and the die right behind. I like to have it, I like to have the dies, hold on, I gotta get this flap back out. I like to put the flap behind the paper. I like to put the dies behind the stamp set because a lot of people put them on the back, but if I have them on the back, sometimes I don't realize there's a coordinating die set. So I like to just see it all in one go. And in person, looking at these, it's not too complicated or hard to see through. All right, this next little suite of products, there's actually 3 products here. There's a die that goes with this. I designed these to all be used together. So this is the hexagon greetings and then center cut hexagon floral. Look how cool this is. You can take the center hexagon out, right? So you only stamp that design. Take that out, and then you can stamp one of these little guys right there on the inside. See how that just fits perfectly? Just like that. So you can put all these different greetings right in the center of that pattern. You can pop it up, do whatever you want. So such a cool idea. And it also has a coordinating die that can be purchased separately so that you can stamp any of these and then pop it up or cut out this center you know, so you can do like a window card or a shaker card or something like that. I think it's really versatile. Could be a lot of fun. Okay, this next one is Peony Bouquet. This is based off my Peony Bouquet stencil of the same design. You've got like the interior piece on all these flowers. You can use some really cool techniques with a really solid stamp like this. So I'm excited about this. Peony Bouquet. This one is perfect. I love it so much. It's called World of Love. And I just really love how this is all put together. I think it's so cute. All right, we've got a couple sentiment strips that are in this release. This one is called Reverse Sympathy. And I really like this in particular because you get 2 of each sheet. So here are the 2 designs. I really like this because thankfully I don't send a ton of sympathy cards. A lot of times I can send like a hugs card or thinking of you when I need to send someone a sympathy card. So I can usually get it around that way. But these are very specific for, condolences or just, sympathy in general. And I really like that. And this is also really great because sometimes I like to make cards that don't have a greeting on it yet. Leave a spot, and then all I have to do is cut one of these out and I can put it on later. So I can kind of customize it for what the card needs to be. This is Get Well Too, kind of the same idea. And you also get 2 of each sheet. Here's what those sentiments look like. I think these are so great. In fact, there's even like sending you hugs and kisses. Stay strong, get well soon. Here's to sunny days ahead. I'll be thinking of you as you get better. So many great get well messages in that. So I really love that too. All right, we've got 2 stencils. This first one is Geo Leaves. I cannot wait to use this stencil. I think it's going to look really, really cool with some blending or even like embossing paste or embossing glitters. I think it's going to be really, really cool. Here we have Radiant Hearts. I love these cute little chubby hearts. They're so cute. And I just want to like rainbow blend this. That's the vibe I'm getting. All right, looks like I've got 5 different die sets here. This first one is called Hibiscus Bloom. I love that it's just the outline. So you could do a little inlay die cutting, cut it out of different colors of cardstock and then piece it all together to create a whole hibiscus bloom flower. I think that's going to be really, really pretty. All right, here's one called You Have My Heart. And this is some lettering that I did that you can actually, there's a shadow for it as well. I really love that one. Next up, we've got 2 from Kathy Zilski from CZ Design. This is one that also has the shadow and then the main die. This is a really big thank you. You can take them apart. I don't think I will. I think I'll always just cut them together unless I decide to do them in different colors or something, but you can separate these. You can see that there's just a little connector right there. All right, here is With Sympathy. So it's her same font that we all really love with also the shadow die. So CZ Design With Sympathy. And then the last one is Thinking of You line, and this is one that I came up with, which is really fun because you can have your project, you can have this cut out and the thinking kind of sticks out above the top of the cardstock, and then you can put the of you down below. So I'll put it on screen, an example of that with the packaging, whatever. So pretty cool. All right, I'm going to start pairing up some of these products and draw some sketches. All right off the bat, I think I could use these 2 products together for a really fun card. So just sketch my card right there. I'll zoom in a little bit too. All right, so like I said, this thinking sticks up from the bottom. So I'm going to have this line right here, thinking, and then I can have the of you. And then I want to have this, have it ink blended, coming up from the bottom. I think that could be really, really cool. So Julie's blended, thinking of you, line. I think it'd be really, really cool. Maybe this is in black and the of you is white. And then this is like really colorful. All right, so I really want to use this, suite of products all together. I think there's a few different ways you could use it. So let's kind of explore this here. I think the most straightforward approach would be to have, in fact, I don't want to draw these hexagons, so I'm just going to do this. And just have like one of the areas cut out with the greeting inside. But the way I approach this background could be a little different. So maybe I've got, let's see, ink blended over white embossing. I think that could be cool. Let's see. I could also color all these individual flowers. So option 1, option 2, color florals. Okay, what if I did, I used this die down here and I kind of channeled Laura Basson and I cut a bunch of different hexagons in different colors, right? So they're all like solid colors. And then one of them has my greeting on it. So solid cardstock greeting. And they're all popped up for a dimension. I think that could be really cool. Maybe it's like a gradient going up, you know, like darker, more intense colors and then lighter on top. There's a lot of different possibilities there. I think I could also do some rainbow stamping with this one, like a multicolor background. So I'm gonna, here's my flowers. Multicolor stamping. And I think this would go well with the Greetings Mix 2 stamp set. I think I want to do the Wish You Were Here. Just have it kind of fill this top corner. Sorry, I'm a little off screen. Have it fill this top corner. I think that could be cool. So Greetings Mix 2. All right, for the US of Craft A stamp set. All right, I kind of love all these little icons. So let's see here. Here's my card. What if I do the Make America Craft again? There's my greeting. And then I just do all the little icons around it and just fill the entire background. I think that could be really cool. In fact, maybe make it a 5x7 card with a white border. So stamped icons, large greeting. Maybe even do it on craft and color with Copics, because I think that could really like give it an interesting look. And have this would be white embossed. Right, and for this Crafty Bunnies stamp set, I think it is just really calling out to be a slimline card. So that you could have like this big greeting on one side and then you could have this scene with the bunnies crafting on the other end of the card, right? So like a long card like that. So we've got the greeting and then I've got the little bunnies. One on each chair. Those are my really poorly, really poorly drawn descriptors of the bunnies. I think this one could be really, really fun. You could have the Raskog heart in the background. Maybe it's like everything is kind of ink blended in from the edge. So it's a little darker and then it just gets lighter over here. So the bunnies, you know, with their die cutting machine and their dies or whatever on the table, they can all be in full color. And then over here, the rest of the craft room can be in grayscale with the greeting white embossed. All right, I think in the last video like this, I came up with 10 card ideas. I've already got 6, so I'm gonna do 4 more. Hello, I can do math. I'm gonna do 4 more I think you can do a lot with the stuff on, with all the greetings on this stamp set. So I'm going to think about this for a minute. Okay, this one could be kind of fun. Using the Radiant Hearts, I'm going to tip it so that the card is right here. So this middle one is coming up from the bottom. It's a really bad drawing, but you get the idea. And then I was thinking I could put the I Think You're Pretty Great down here at the bottom and pop it up on some cardstock. Maybe do some double blending and, you know, like add some dots and like little doodles and swirls or whatever. So let's see. Add details on hearts. This is Greetings Mix 2. Okay, and this is the Radiant Hearts ink blended. Okay, I think that'd be really, really fun. What have I not used yet? Okay, I have an idea for this. You Have My Heart. when I was organizing my craft room, I saw some acetate cards from Hero Arts. So I thought that'd be kind of cool. What if I did a clear card front and maybe I had some pattern paper. So all of this is clear. And then You Have My Heart. And it's got the shadow. So this is also clear, like this is cut out, and then I have the white word die. Oh, and this is pattern paper. Okay, for this one, I think this could be such a cool idea. I want to do a really large square card, and I'm going to have like equal strips of cardstock. Maybe it's rainbow, maybe it's just colorful, but it will have this world heart all stamped on it and then cut into pieces. In fact, maybe I'll have these have irregular ends, like some are long, some are short, like it would, you know what I'm saying? Like they would be all different lengths, but then pieced together so it looks like a world, like the globe. For a greeting, I really like this one right here that says Happier Days Are Coming. So I think that would look really cool, like in a circle. So I'll do that. And then Happier Days Are Coming. Okay, I think that could be really, really fun. I really want to do that card. That might be the one that we do. Okay, so one more card I did, and then I will have sketched out 10. All right, I thought of another one for this cute craft, US of Craft A stamp set. I think this could be a really fun horizontal card. And stamp the Craft With Me All Weekend Long right there. And then have like the different icons creating like a row. So it's creating a row. And possibly even have this area masked and then have ink blending coming from right there. All right, there we go. 10 card sketches with the brand new release from Simon Says Stamp. Stay tuned later this week when I'm going to create a couple, maybe one, maybe two, maybe three of these cards in a video. Like you could probably predict, Simon is planning a blog hop for this weekend, so I will be participating in one of those. There's 2 days of the blog hop. I think I'm on Friday. So watch for a video sharing how I use these card sketches very soon. Thanks for watching today. Like usual, all these products are listed down below in the video description. I'll also have a link to the complete release from Simon if you want to check out any of the other products that they've released as well. There's so many, I couldn't even go through all of them today. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys on Friday.